Dear friends, this video is about the universal vaccination in India at free of cost to all the citizens of this country. The vaccine drive and the distribution is not handled equally and equitably. It varies from countries to countries, rich and poor, privileged and underprivileged, marginalized. The most vulnerable are poor, aged, health workers and marginalized peoples throughout the globe. The United Nations organizations estimates that for vaccination of the entirety of the global population it would cost 9.2 trillion US dollars to the global economy. If all the nations of the United Nations unite together and ready to meet the COVID-19 health crisis, the entirety of the world population would be safeguarded from the COVID-19 pandemic situations. As it is related to global health crisis, it ought to be met globally and united by the all the global populations of this entirety of the globe. The Secretary General of the United Nations has pointed out that 1 in 4 people in high income countries have received a COVID-19 vaccine, and in lower income groups or countries, only 1 in 500 people have had access to a vaccine, that is COVID-19 related issues. In this backdrop, the Students' Federation of India has made in the Supreme Court of India a public interest litigation so as to secure free vaccination for all the citizens of this country and GST waiver on oxygen concentrators. The applicant has urged the central government to carry out a policy document for universal vaccination and to each and every citizens of this country at free of cost and save the nation and save the people in this health crisis. Most importantly, the opposition parties consisting of 12 national parties have addressed to the President of India in a joint letter so as to make this universal vaccination camp across the country, as the COVID-19 pandemic situation has caused unprecedented dimensions and a human catastrophe. And it urged the Prime Minister of India so as to release COVID-19 funds. The other two have been collected in the name of PM CARES to address the health crisis that have been facing in the entirety of the Indian nation. The point herein is that in the past, the Prime Minister of India and the Finance Minister have boasted of themselves that India has produced a number of COVID-19 vaccines, medicines, and produced and export to the other parts of the country. In fact, it has been saving more than 100 countries in the world. But the point here is that in India, it is in a pathetic condition. Even the Supreme Court of India, in n number of cases, have warned the central government so as to evolve a universal policy so as to give vaccinations to all the peoples in India without any delay and save the lives of the Indian people. This is the message of this video. Thank you so much.